Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, Your Royal Highnesses and Ashab al-Fadila, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is a privilege and an honor to stand before you today. I have few minutes just to say the following. First, some thanks that are due to the scientific committee that I had the pleasure to co-chair alongside Ms. Fatma Bil-Faqih. We had esteemed members of the committee, including Nisreen Osman, Jingsu Tao, Dr. Faisal Al-Fadil, and Saira Al-Qasim. The committee has been working closely with the SCCA under the very capable leadership of Dr. Walid, Dr. Hamid, and Mr. Christian Alberti to come up with a conference that you see today. And it gives me great pleasure and pride that this is hosted in Riyadh. And for our colleagues who do not speak Arabic, Riyadh means gardens, means meadows, and in our faith is linked to heaven. The green color gives hope and aspiration. And of course, Riyadh now has established itself as a leading city in a remarkable jurisdiction. The conference program, which would have loved to go on for days, covers and spans a lot in terms of the ADR, starting with very prominent speakers across 5 panels, looking at the legal and economic landscape, looking at the ADR enablers and accelerators, looking at ADR processes in a fireside chat, looking at the construction industry, where the kingdom is a big leader in the world, with giga projects that many aspire to be part of. And ultimately, and the final panel talks about sports, new technologies, and leisure and entertainment. We also have 3 important speeches, keynotes in a way. One by Ms. McKinney, the Secretary General of ICSID, about all the new trends in relation to investment arbitration. The second by His Excellency Judge Yusuf Al-Farraj regarding the Saudi judiciary's attitude towards arbitration. And I'm sure there have been a lot of misconceptions, wrong perceptions about our region. But I can say with a first-hand knowledge, having met and had the pleasure of interacting with Saudi judges on a number of occasions, the level of intellectual sophistication, dedication, knowledge, culture they exhibit is simply matched by the world-leading judges across the globe. And I'm sure with the publication of decisions, which is an effort ongoing by the SCCA, and I know Dr. Hamid Mira's energy can only be matched by few across the globe, is a testament to what we see in terms of publications and what will happen. And then we have the final closing remarks by Ms. Lise Bosman from ICA, where she will address from a rising or emerging seat to an established jurisdiction. We have a lot on offer during this day for you, and I'm sure you will enjoy the content, the substance, the speeches, and the comments that will be shared by all our distinguished speakers. Looking at you today and looking at that week, which has gathered no less than 4,500 people, gives me the confidence that this is not a field in decline. It is a universe in incline. It is not an industry in crisis. This industry continues to rise. A lot to be done and a lot to be corrected. But I think with our collaborative efforts and cooperation, we will see that the ADR industry continues to be a plausible, workable, peaceful mechanism to resolve disputes. My final comments, and I think, and I carry them with great emotions, taking pride in standing before you today in one of the leading capitals of the world. The few comments I want to share with you are the following. What sets the kingdom apart? Why are we today in Saudi Arabia, and how is it different? 1, the vision and the commitment of a strong leadership by His Highness, of course, the King, and His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince محمد bin Salman. This level of commitment and innovation that sets Saudi Arabia apart shows that nothing is impossible. And it is important message that you see and has featured in the video by His Royal Highness when he said, without the Saudi people, the citizens, this could not be achieved. And I'm so glad to see this in reality. The level of interaction with Saudis in different parts of the government across the board shows how knowledgeable, committed, and the passion they have to their country. And let me tell you one thing. Speaking with the younger generation, no country has a future without the young generation. All of them are committed to this country. Their work, their perseverance, they are united to a greater cause, a vision to enhance the quality of life, boost and encourage development, sustainable development. The 2030 vision of the kingdom shows that not only do they align themselves with international best practices, they actually make them. And that is the second point, what sets the kingdom apart. Their success is not founded on just seizing an opportunity, they create opportunities. Leading by example, looking at global markets and developing trends is a testament that this jurisdiction and many others can follow suit and achieve success. I thank you very much, and I look forward to each and every one of you enjoying today's events. And I hope we get a chance to interact for the days, months, and weeks to follow. And I wish you a lovely and pleasant day in Riyadh and a very successful event. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the very best.